Good morning, everyone. This is part 4, the finale of my series, Prepping for Summer. So I thought I would just do something different than the usual foliage and trees, but I thought I would take you along one of our beaches. I am down at Willows Beach in Victoria here, and we're just going to take a little wander along the beach here and see what we can find. So one thing I'd like to talk about is I attended a workshop a couple of weeks ago, and it was all about hope and resilience. And it was captivating. The speaker, Lise Leroux, she was phenomenal. She had us captivated from the get-go, and she talked about empathy at the workplace and listening and understanding, and it was brought about in a way that I'd never seen before. And I was talking with a friend yesterday, and we both started to talk about how when you have a conversation with someone and they constantly interrupt you, and it's almost like a habit, and you can even say, could you please wait until I'm finished speaking, or just try and handle that in a little different way. But we were also thinking that I think one of the reasons people interrupt you like that is because they have so much to say and they want to get it out, but the thing is that they don't have a filter. They don't know when to stop. And then another thought was that people could be lonely, right? And they just need to talk and vent. But I know my friend can't stand it, and it annoys me to some extent as well. But there's not a whole lot you can do really, unless you just come right out and tell them, hey, listen, you're interrupting me a lot. Could you please not do that? I don't know. I find that kind of thing hard to do. But I'd be interested to hear from you about how you handle things like that if people constantly interrupt you. I don't come across it often, but every now and then you do. Or the other annoying thing too is, of course, a cell phone, and they're kind of looking at you going but they're more concentrated on what they're seeing on the cell phone. But yeah, that's just today. You either deal with it or you don't. Most of my friends are pretty good. They like if somebody says something and they have a pause and you go to add your 2 cents in, but all of a sudden they're continuing, you just and I usually just go, oh, okay, you go ahead and let them finish, and then quickly try and get your point in. But the problem with that is if you have a thought and you let somebody go ahead and ramble on about what they want to ramble on about, you've forgotten your train of thought and what it is, the point that you're trying to make. So yeah, it was interesting topic, and it was all about handling and coping with stress at the workplace. And yeah, so I thought it was quite interesting. And I don't know if you've heard of Lise Leroux before. I think she's based out of the interior of BC, but I definitely attend more workshops because she really was quite engaging. And we were free to in our Teams meeting, we were able to either speak, turn our microphone on and speak, or there was a chat line and you could put in a comment. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here. It's May 20th, and it is the Victoria Day parade downtown. And I was going to get together with a friend for coffee, but I couldn't cross Douglas Street, which is the main route the parade is on, and she lives on the other side of Douglas Street. So unless I went really far away and come around, there was just no real method of getting to her. So we had to cut the coffee date, and so I thought, okay, I'll come down to Willows Beach and have a little chat with everyone. I'm still getting over this horrible cold that I had, and it wasn't coughing or anything, it was just congestion. Had a lot of congestion in my head, and so that was like about May 6th. So it's been hanging on, and hope you can hear me above the airplane going over. I'll be glad to get rid of it, because the one other thing that it was doing was zapping my energy. But I'm still taking a decongestant. And yeah, see, there I go. I'll probably continue to do that for the next while. But I don't know, in my next series ahead, I'm just pondering a couple of little ideas about what it's going to be about. And I'm going to incorporate some more of these type of walks and just get a topic going so that people can comment and I can comment back. You know, it took a lot to get me going on this YouTube channel. I was really quite petrified to do it. And I did take some training of video making, you know, but it was a while ago, and so I've kind of forgotten a few things, but it's all coming back. But it's a lot of work, because as soon as you publish your YouTube video, you're on to the next one. And it is such a beautiful day today, and I thought I would come down here before it got really super busy, before the summer. Like in another month, all this beach area here will be chock-a-block full of people. But it's a really popular spot to come to. So I thought I would take advantage while everybody's down at the parade, and come out here and get some footage for you. Yeah, there's actually people out there swimming, and I'm like, yeah, good luck, because that water is cold. We are on the Pacific Northwest, so I'm just going to go ahead here and dip my toe into the water. Ho 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 ho. Okay, so it's not too bad because the sun is here. But the further I go out, the colder it gets. And I think I'm going to turn around because that is too cold. I want to be able to walk. I'm going to wander up to the other end here, and up ahead where those buildings are in the distance, that is Oak Bay Marina over there, and they've got a fabulous little marina restaurant there. At least I think it's still open. I'm not sure. So many restaurants in town have, you know, closed down after COVID. It just changed everything. There's a lot of movie industry here in our town, and Hatley Castle is famous for movies. X-Men was filmed out there, and Yeah, lots of Hallmark movies get filmed here, especially in the downtown part of Victoria. We live and work in a very diverse little city here. Just tucked up there is Willows Beach Tea Room. And I think next weekend they're getting ready to have, they usually have like a kickoff for Willows Beach, sort of grand opening for this summer. And they usually have all kinds of events and rides and stuff set up in the park over there. So I might come down and get a little footage of that. But yeah, I'm very thankful to be down here while there's not very many people. That's for sure. Because it can get crowded. So I think that I'm going to walk up to the tea room up here, get myself a cup of tea, maybe a little snack, and have a sit down on one of the benches, or if I can find one, or even come down on a log. So we'll head on up there, and then we'll have another little chat. So this is a walkway along Willows Beach, and we're going to head up there and maybe take a peek at the volleyball game that's going on. They have some beautiful homes along here. Some of them are older, some new. It's a busy walkway today. Lots of people along here. Nice little spot to come to when it's hot. A nice tree here. If you're lucky enough to get this bench, which I'm going to take advantage of. Nice one, dude. Look at how gorgeous they are. That is the end of the walkway. Driftwood Marty, the mongoose. Hello. Place a stick and help me grow to fend off invasive species. Thank you. Well, hello, Driftwood Marty. People have put sticks down for him and colored stones. It's quite nice. Ooh. Okay. I don't know about this one. This is, hello, I'm Roxy the Rock Snake. Place a rock and help me grow. Thank you. Rosie H's Summer Project 2023. Okay, Rosie, well, I don't like snakes, so I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, it's so nice to see the greenery. Oh, yeah, it was a long winter. There's a lot of things in Victoria that stay green all year long, because we've got such a great climate here, but we do get our share of winter, and we get lots of rain in December, January, and then we get the odd dump of snow, and everybody panics until it all melts away a couple of days later, and then everything's back to normal. I think at that point every shovel in every hardware store disappears. And I'm like, where do all these shovels go? Why do they keep coming back for more? Just a fantastic day. There's not much wind. The sun is out, bit of cloud, but overall, it's awesome. I told you again, just humoring me. I don't like it to get any hotter than this, but I'm afraid it's going to. I used to be quite a sun worshiper when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I can't handle it. Well, I've got freckly skin that I've gotten from my mom, and I end up just burning. Okay, so I found out from the girls at the cash in the tea shop that the end of the month they're having the Oak Bay Tea Party. So we've got a little bit of time yet before that happens, because the whole area just gets congested with people coming down and trying to find a place to park. And yeah, sometimes you have to park like a mile away and walk in. It's kind of crazy, but you do what you need to do. This tea shop is a lovely spot to come when it's really overcast and the water is slightly stormy, because you can sit there and look out the window, have a cup of tea, and see what's going on. So this is my RCA ice machine, which I purchased a couple of years ago. I'm just hauling it out from the corner where it sat all year, and I'm going to give it a clean. Right now I've had it soaking overnight in vinegar and water, so I'll give it a clean and then I'll come back. Okay, so it's all cleaned and rinsed out down to the bottom there, and now I'm going to assemble it. I've washed all the inner parts for it as well. And there's this tiny plug that goes in the bottom. And I'd like to try and order some more online for that, because if that ever breaks down, then I'm at a loss of what to plug this up with, because there's a little tiny hole down there at the bottom. I think you can see, yep, right, oh sorry, right down in there. That's where this little white plug comes into play. The plug has been inserted, and the next step is to put this tiny little filter in at the bottom. Okay, filter has been inserted in at the bottom. It's taken about 2 liters, or 8.25 cups maybe. That's the fill line right there, and you don't fill that up any more. And then as it goes down during the day, you can just top the water up, but just keep an eye on it. But it runs pretty much efficiently for the whole time that I need it. I use it all the time in the summer to make iced coffees and put it in water, especially if it's hot weather. So I don't have a refrigerator that's got an ice maker in it, so this is my alternative, and it's been a little gem for me. So the next step will be to show you how it produces the ice. So the ice is full, as you can see by the indicator there. I am going to open the lid, and there we have ice. What I usually do if I'm heading out somewhere, like I won't let this thing run all day unless I'm going to be home all day. So what I do is I have a Rubbermaid container that I just fill up, and then I put it in the freezer. It's been a wonderful tool for me to have. Like I, don't have the room in my freezer, and it's a pain putting in ice in ice cube trays and blah. Nah, who wants to do that anymore? So anyway, there you go. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, May 25th, and I was hoping to sit outside with my iced coffee and have a little chat with you. However, as you can see, it is raining, so I do not want to go out there. But anyway, I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching my very first video series, Prepping for Summer. It was challenging, but it was fun at the same time, and I can't wait to create more content for you. I hope that this gives you a little insight to prep for summer. And in the meantime, have a wonderful week. Please take care, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.